Today, I'll be sharing my start to finish silk press routine. The time is almost 9:30 and I wanted to capture this because I honestly never pay attention to how long it actually takes me to do this whole process. But yeah, so we're starting off with the shampoo. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hair because my hair is super tangled, and I'm using the moisturizing shampoo by For You by Tia. If you haven't checked out my review I did on this product line, please go ahead and check it out after this video because I absolutely love the entire line. It did take me quite some time to actually detangle my hair. My hair was kind of matted, so I put my hair into 4 sections because I continuously lose a lot of hair on wash days. This may not look like a lot to you, but I know my hair, and this is way more than what I usually lose. Before I do a silk press, I always go in with the protein treatment. I love the protein treatment by G, and I do this treatment every 6 to 10 weeks. All depends on how I feel and if I'm up for this extra step because it does take my wash days a lot longer. After I do my protein treatment, I do always notice my hair does appear to feel a lot stronger in the days to come. You do have to allow the protein treatment to dry, and I don't have a hooded dryer, so I use a hand dryer, and then it does become very sticky to the touch. You are not supposed to comb the hair after it has dried. I did air dry a bit too, but now my hair is completely dry and it's time to go ahead and wash out the protein treatment. That's always my favorite part of this experience because the protein treatment makes my hair really hard, and I enjoy the process of it getting back soft again. Now, I actually forgot that I was supposed to shampoo and wash out. I went in with the G conditioner, realized that I messed up, and had to go back and shampoo my hair. If you guys see, I am going through a lot of shedding right now, so I am going to probably start using some more of my DIY products that I have made in the past because I feel like it really helped me with decreasing the amount of shedding that I have been experiencing. So like I said, I'm going back in and washing out the protein treatment. I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm washing it out, and I'll go back in with the moisturizing conditioner from For You by Tia. Now it's time to get to the fun stuff. It's time to actually do the process of doing your silk press, and I always use cheap products. I think a lot of people think that the way that you get a silk press is by the tools that you use, and it really has nothing to do with that. It's about the products that you put on your hair. I use the Chi Silk Infusion, I think that's what it's called, and that is what makes the hair very silky and shiny. It's not the actual flat iron, because you guys are going to find out that I don't use a flat iron. I am going in with my ion blow dryer that I absolutely love. I got this from Sally Beauty, and you guys are going to see because I'm going to change out the nozzle. It's actually a really cool blow dryer and a blow drying experience, but I'll talk about that in a second. I do need to go ahead and clip my ends, so that is what you guys are watching me do now. I am not an expert. I'm not even going to really talk about it. I just noticed that my ends look really bad, and I know it'll affect the overall look of my silk press if my ends are looking crazy. Now, this is probably not the professional, well, actually, I'm sure it's not the professional way, but that's just what I do. So remember, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit more about the ion blow dryer. This is one of the attachments. This is actually an attachment to curl blow dry the hair, which is really cool and unique. I don't think there's anything out on the market that's like this. I do suggest if someone was to use this, because I'm not using it really today, I'm just demonstrating how it works, but to do it on soaking wet hair, and it's probably best for people that don't have textured hair. I thought it was a great add-on, and I do highly recommend it. If you guys want me to go into more details, I'll make a separate video if you're interested. All right, remember I told you guys, well, I guess the title told you that I'm not using a flat iron, but I am using a heated tool. It's just not a flat iron. It's the end styler. And I actually have probably never used a flat iron to actually straighten my hair. I've always used this end styler. This end styler is over 10 years old, and I probably need to get a new one, but I think it's better than a flat iron. Just look at how good my hair looks and how silky it is. Again, it's the products that make it silky and not the tool itself. But I love the barrel, rolling barrel tool of the InStyler. And then I love the brush because a lot of people use like a comb and chase method. Well, you don't have to do that with the InStyler because it has its own teeth or brush that it uses to smooth out the hair. So absolutely love it. Highly recommend if you've never used InStyler. It may look a little intimidating, but I promise you it's not. It will help for people who are not experts with using a flat iron. And if you're afraid that you're going to burn yourself, again, highly, highly recommend. So that's all. I mean, sometimes it is a little hard to get like to the very roots in the front of my hair because when you have a flat iron, you can get those little pieces, but I don't mind it. Like it's probably not as straight around the perimeter as I would like it to be, but I can't complain. Like it gets my hair really, really straight. And considering that this thing is over 10 years, it actually might be, it might be like 12 to almost 15 years old and it's still working. So I've definitely gotten my money's worth. I probably spent $100 on it. Yeah, I got my money's worth for real, y'all. And just look at my hair, like Silk Press is silking like it's supposed to do. My hair is super, super shiny. I am in love. And I am going to create some heatless curls. If you guys have not seen me do the sock curls, come on, y'all. I don't know where y'all been, but that is the new wave. Side curls are the thing because it's going to give you heatless curls every freaking time. And it's more like a curl wavy thing. And I don't like really, really tight curls. I like my hair to be loose. I do this process nightly. So as you can see, you're basically like wrapping the hair around the sock. You have to clip the sock to the top of your head and then you wrap it around like a flat twist, if that makes sense. And then you make sure that it's really, really tight on the end because that's where the hair really curls or coils, I guess. And then you will actually pull the sock over the entire flat twist kind of thingy. And then that's it. Now, when I am done, I always put a scarf on because sometimes I'm fearful that I will lose the socks in the middle of the night. So that's my own little tip, is that I do apply a scarf, but maybe you would need a scarf. I guess it just all depends on how hard or rough you sleep. But yeah. So I ended up actually just sleeping with these in. I took out the little blue clips and I put my scarf on and that's it. And y'all, it is 12:40. All right. So here we are the next day. And y'all, I spilled some oil on my freaking shirt because the scarf started to slip off and I moved my hand. And y'all could just see how irritated I am by the fact that I have oil on my shirt and I have to change my shirt. And I might not be able to get the oil out. But I digress. Let's go ahead and take out this sock so y'all can see these beautiful curls. And it might not look like anything right now, but I'm going to get my pick and we're going to pick this hair out and it's about to give, okay? So again, I highly recommend if you've never used a pair of socks before, please give it a try, especially if you have longer hair, because maybe it might be harder if your hair is shorter, but if you definitely have longer hair, I think this is a great way for you to not continuously put heat on your hair. I'm about to change my shirt so you guys can see the final results. I absolutely love this silk press this time. I love my little mini cut that I did to help with my ends. I love the shine. I love everything about it. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, I'm a little different and different is love. See y'all in the next one. Bye.